So you want to host a Minecraft server. Well, what service are you going to use? Today, we're going to figure that out. This is a server hosting guide. We are going to be reviewing 5 of the biggest server hosting platforms. If you guys want, then I'll make a part 2. And that will be including as well some smaller Minecraft server hosters. Anyways, the ones that we have for today are Hostinger, Aternos, Apex Hosting, Skynode, and Shockbyte. Now we're not just going to be randomly rating them, we are going to be rating them in categories. 6 categories to be exact. We have price, user-friendliness, the customizability of the server, and the performance you get for how much for the price you pay. So we will start off with the price category. This is the easiest category as we're literally gonna look wherever you can get the cheapest server possible, not looking at performance or anything else whatsoever. Shockbyte, you have the dirt plan for $250 per month. With Skynode, depending on the type of server you want, you can actually get a free server. With Apex server hosting, you can get a Minecraft server starting at $7.50 a month. By the way, for consistency, all these prices are going to be per month and in US dollars. With Aternos, as you can probably tell by this screen over here, all of their Minecraft servers are completely free. And finally, at Hostinger, you can get a Minecraft server starting at $6.95 in US dollars per month. So the final ranking of the price category. At last place, we have Apex server hosting with a price of $7.50 per month to host the cheapest Minecraft server they have. Above that, Hostinger with $6.95, Shockbyte with $2.50, Skynode in second place with a potentially free server. However, not all servers they have are free and only the very worst one, and that is why Aternos is at top with only free Minecraft servers. Now, do keep in mind that this is literally only the price, and that potentially the people with the higher scores or the server hosting platforms with the higher scores are probably going to have less performance. So next we have the price and performance as one. So how much do you pay and what exactly do you get back for it? And how we're going to do this is we're going to select the recommended plan from every website. So in this case for Shockbyte, it is the Cobblestone plan with 3 GB of RAM and 30 plus slots. Of course, more than just that, but for each hosting platform, we're going to take the recommended plan and then see how much it costs compared to what it gives you. So we're starting off at Shockbyte, which remember was the cheapest Minecraft server, which you did have to pay for. So they're pretty cheap and they're offering some pretty nice things. They have 3 GB of RAM, which is quite sufficient to run a Minecraft server on. A recommended 30 slots, which is really quite a lot, especially for just a personal server. And you have guaranteed DDoS protection. So this is pretty standard, I think. You can select your own server location. Depending on where it is, you'll have to pay a bit more. And for a dedicated IP, you will need to pay 5 extra US dollars. So overall, for a personal server, this is a pretty good deal. Here at Skynode, we're not going to be selecting the free server, as the best choice for most users is Advanced 01 for $12.99 per month. Never mind, they were sneaky. It's $12.99 for the first month and then $20 for every month after that. So we're going to use the $19.99 as the base price for this. This is less than twice as expensive as the Shockbyte. However, you do get 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is twice as much. Sadly, only 20 recommended slots instead of 30. Something you didn't have on Skynote, however, was a mod pack installer, as well as a jar installer and 3 cloud backup. You have 9 worldwide locations, which is also more than Skynote with just 4. At Apex Hosting, we also have $19.99 a month, which is the same as Skynote. This is the recommended plan with 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is 2 less than the Shockbyte, and it's the same price. $14.99 is misleading because that's only the first month. Now, you don't have a lot of other features. As you can see, permission setup costs $10 US, plugin installation $15, premium support $5, mod pack creation starter $15. So there's a bunch of options, but really you need to pay a lot to be able to get that. Some things, like permissions and things like that, plugin installation, which were free for other servers. You do have a lot more locations than any other server hosting platform. So in terms of ping, this is probably your best option. Over here at Aternos, I've quickly created a free server to show you everything they have to offer. Now, the server performance is going to be quite bad, with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and really not that much. But it has more options than almost any other Minecraft server, and they're really easy ones as well. As you can see, you can turn PvP on and off with the toggle, as well as fly. You can change the game mode from right over here immediately as well. You can adjust how many available slots there are in your server, change the game difficulty, change it to cracked, turn whitelisting on and off, add resource packs, turn villager spawning on or off, turn nether on or off, and really anything else. You also get a perfect log over here. You can back it up to your Google Drive, as well as restrict access with whitelisting. Now, this doesn't take away from the fact that the server performance is kind of absolute garbage, but it is just great. There are a lot of options which you might not have otherwise. So now we are back at Hostinger, which was the second most expensive one in the price. However, the most popular one is actually the second cheapest of the list we have. You get 3 gigabytes of RAM, and some things you would have to pay for with other programs, which you now don't, are automatic offsite backups, as well as mod support. So the conclusion of this is that for the performance and the price you pay, Shockbyte comes in at first place, Skynote in second, Hostinger at third, Apex Server Hosting in fourth place, and in fifth place, sadly, Aternos. What we are going to be looking at next is the customizability of the server. And some things that will have a huge factor in this is if you need to pay extra to customize your server more. Once again, we are going to be going with the recommended package. Once again, we'll start off with Shockbyte, and Shockbyte has some general basic mod and plugin options. For $15 extra monthly, they will actually install them all for you. However, I question if that's worth it. Over at Skynote, we have everything we need. We have 3 cloud backup, a jar installer, mod pack installer, web file manager, as well as what they claim to be a user-friendly design. You also have 24/7 customer support, but actually pretty much all of these server hosting platforms have that. Sadly for Apex server hosting, I think it's going to end badly once again. As you can see, enhance your support over here. For plugin installation, you need to pay an additional $15 only once, and then you can install 5 plugins of your choice. These servers do, however, support custom mods. Surprisingly enough, here at Adernos, you pretty much have everything you want. Over here in the software section, you can select vanilla, you can select bucket, forge, as well as fabric. You can upload mod packs over here as well. And now you do need to do it all manually, but you can pretty much do whatever you want. And finally, at Hostinger, you have full mod support, which is great. However, limited, but it exists, but there is limited plugin. But there is limited plugin support. So what we are left with is sadly Apex server hosting at 5th place, 4th place Shockbyte, Hostinger at 3rd place, Adernos at 2nd place, and Skynode in 1st place. Anyways, with that done, now we're going to look at the user friendliness of each of these platforms. So for this, we're just going to go to the home page of each website and then see what we come across. Anyways, as we can see over here, it's pretty simple. As you see, we have a contact us as well as an FAQ right at the top over here. You can rent Minecraft server as well as a game server. Scrolling down, we have Minecraft servers right over here, which will take us to the selection. There is an abundance of information as well as a chat where you can ask any questions you want. At Skynode, they immediately have a tutorial video over here, everything you need right at the top over here, as well as the game panel and billing area. Scrolling down, it's sort of unclear what everything is, as there is a lot of things, but you can easily just select Minecraft Java Edition and then your plan. Apex hosting, we immediately have a simple website as well as a 25% off coupon code. Now, this is probably always so you don't really save anything, but it is nice to have that there. We immediately have a pretty nice panel, and scrolling down more and more, we can read a lot about how good they are. However, you need to go to this small Get Started button up here, or scroll all the way down to the bottom to actually be able to select which game you want to play and what server you want. Here at Adernos, we've got a pretty simple screen, but that is really nice. Just Minecraft servers free forever, which is exactly what they stand for. Immediately scrolling down, you can click on Get Yours Now, pay nothing now, and play. These will all redirect you to the same screen where you can just right then and there create your Minecraft server. Scrolling down a bit further, we have some more information that displays that this is in fact not a scam and that many people use it. And then just some more general information about the servers, really everything you need to know. Hostinger server hosting has gone for a bit of a different idea. It feels like I'm on a website that belongs to some sort of a doctor. Anyways, scrolling down a little bit, we immediately have the plans we can choose from, which is pretty nice, complete with information, and then some more other information here as well. Really everything you want to know, as well as an immediate FAQ right down here. The only irritating thing is that, well, Hostinger does actually a lot more things than just Minecraft servers. And if you try to go to a home page, then you'll get redirected to another place from which you can't go back to Minecraft servers. So finally, this was the last category, the user-friendliness category. And in here, we actually have Aternos at first place. Second place, we have Shockbite. After that, Apex, then Skynode, and last but, actually sort of least, Hostinger, sadly, but, it's alright. Anyways, now that we have all of that, it's time to make the final assessment and decide which server comes last and which one comes first. Okay, everyone, are you ready? So, sadly, in 5th place, we have Apex server hosting. Now, they do offer a lot, but they are kind of vague in what exactly they offer, as well as the fact that you need to pay a lot of extra money just to be able to do some other things. In 4th place, we have something that may surprise you guys. That is actually Aternos server hosting. And let me tell you exactly why. It is mainly because they ranked lowest in performance per price. And it is so much lower than all the other ones. Like Shockbite, Skynode hosting, and Apex server hosting, they're all kind of close together in performance per price, and Aternos is just down, drilling a hole in the floor. It is absolutely terrible. But it's a free server, and you get what you get. If you want a free server, then you get something which is fine as long as you just only have 3 people on it. And that is sometimes suitable, but not always. Anyways, great server hosting platform, great customizability, user-friendliness, and of course it's free, but the performance is just kind of poop. Anyways, above that we have Hostinger. Now, Hostinger has pretty powerful servers, which is to be assumed because they also they have so many other things that they can offer, website hosting and things like that, that you would think that they would also be able to be good at Minecraft server hosting. With that, they also, of course, have a bunch. With that, they're not extremely expensive. And they do offer you some good things. Now, in the top 2, we had a pretty fierce battle, and I finally decided on Skynode being in 2nd place. Yep, the price that Skynode has, it can be cheap, but it's also expensive. As I said, they do have a free server that you can have, but if you don't renew it like once every 24 hours, then it's actually going to get deleted. And if you want a free server, just go over to Aternos server hosting. Apart from that, they're extremely good, but Shockbite just beats them by a little bit with like pretty cheap servers of $250 US dollars per month. But you definitely do get something for that, which is why Shockbite is in the first place. Anyways, do you guys agree with this? Let me know down in the comments. If you want there to be a part 2 where I look at other server hosting platforms, then make sure to let me know down in the comments as well. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.